Hey, it's Tom from Alan's BMX. In this video, we're going to show you how to remove a freewheel, plus a couple of secret tricks we use here in the shop in case you've accidentally removed all of the spokes as well. So yeah, come with me whilst we use one of the freewheel tools to take off your single speed freewheel. So the first thing you're going to need is the correct tool for your freewheel. Most of the freewheels come with the notches. Usually there's about 4 notches, something to match the tool that we have here. Some might have 2 thinner notches. So you need to make sure you're getting the correct tool to take off the freewheel that you have. Sometimes we do end up modifying the tool here. We've got a couple of these with filed down or ground down to match certain freewheels, but most of them use the standard 4-peg removal. So for this particular one, we've got our 4-peg freewheel remover and we've got an adjustable spanner. You may need to go and get a larger adjustable spanner, one that opens up a bit wider than standard, depending on what tools you have already. And sometimes, depending as well, you might need to use the vise. Cool, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the axle nut that holds the wheel to the bike usually, and we're gonna pop that off with the washer. We will need this shortly, so we're gonna pop that to the side just there. We're gonna get our 4-peg freewheel remover and we're gonna insert it onto the hub until it locks in with the freewheel there. And then we're gonna grab our axle nut again and we're gonna pop it on here, thread it in so it's finger tight. Make sure the tool is in the hole. And then once it's finger tight, we're gonna back it off a turn and this will hold the tool in place so that the tool's not gonna be slipping and sliding and falling off. So you need to make sure there is a bit of wiggle room there, otherwise it's not gonna loosen off. So yeah, we usually do about a full turn back once you got it on. Then you'll get your adjustable spanner and you're going to just turn it. Once you've got it initially lopped off and got it broken, the tightness of it, we're going to then remove the axle nut most of the way, and then you can do the rest of it just by hand. And then once it's kind of going, you can pretty much remove the freewheel just by turning it with your hands. If it's a little bit old and rusted, you may need to continue using the tool and just doing that by hand. But yeah, eventually it'll pop straight off. If you don't have the correct size adjustable spanner, the other way you can do it is by putting the tool into a vise similar to this, and then putting the wheel top down, making sure you line up the prongs, and then with some pressure downwards, you can then pull the rim and unlock the freewheel, and then use the tool in your hands to continue removing the freewheel from there. So some freewheels, they don't come with the tool markings, particularly some of the cheaper ones like this one here, which is just smooth on each side. Now the only way you're going to get these ones off is by basically crushing it inside of the vise. So if you come over looking over the top here, you're pretty much going to have to, while it's on the wheel, completely crush the whole freewheel so it completely jams. I mean, we're talking a lot of pressure on the vise here. And once you've got that crushed in and basically not rotating with the freewheel mechanism anymore, you're going to be able to essentially just grab the wheel and give it an almighty jolt. You might have to tighten up again, give it a good bit of a jolt, and you're basically breaking the freewheel off of the wheel. So if you've got no tool markings on the hub, on the freewheel, that's going to be the best way to take that off. And unfortunately, if you've already cut out all of the spokes of the hub and now you're trying to get the freewheel off, good luck. So you can feed through a couple of spokes and then partially lace up the wheel again. Even if it's got super bent spokes, it doesn't matter. What you need is the leverage of the rim so that then you can use some of the methods we've just shown you before. But yeah, if it's just the hub shell and the freewheel, yeah, you need to try and get a rim back on, even if it's just like a dozen spokes. Something just to give you that kind of leverage and jerking motion to kind of get that freewheel off. So hopefully that's helped you remove your freewheel from your BMX or even single speed wheel set. The wheel that we featured here is one of our new Suntour high flange hub wheel sets that we've got, one of our Mirage old school wheel sets. And if you're after a replacement freewheel, we've got loads over on allansbmx.com. You can check out the website there. We've got brands from Forgeri, Dicta, Shimano, Halo, as well as Profile Racing. Check us out over on allansbmx.com and we'll see you there.